Throughout the ages, humanity has been captivated by the idea of lost cities, places that, according to legend, held treasures beyond imagination and knowledge that could unlock the mysteries of ancient civilizations. But how much of these stories are real, and how much is myth? Today we'll journey through time, revisiting legendary cities that have been lost to the sands of time. From the sunken streets of Atlantis to the golden allure of El Dorado, these legends have inspired countless explorers, but some have left us with more questions than answers. Join us as we uncover the myths, legends, and most importantly, the realities of history's most famous lost cities. Our first stop takes us to the Mediterranean, where the legendary civilization of Atlantis is said to have existed. Described by the philosopher Plato around 360 BC, Atlantis was a great and prosperous empire. Plato tells us that Atlantis was a vast island, beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we now know as the Strait of Gibraltar. According to him, Atlantis was a society more advanced than any other, with towering architecture, intricate canal systems, and an unmatched navy. But what happened to this magnificent city? In his writings, Plato claimed that Atlantis sank into the sea in a single day and night of catastrophic disasters. This dramatic disappearance has fueled centuries of speculation about Atlantis's true location and nature. Plato's descriptions have led to various theories. Some suggest that Atlantis may have been located in the Mediterranean near the Greek island of Santorini, while others place it off the coast of the Caribbean or even in Antarctica. Yet, despite numerous expeditions, no one has definitively located the lost city. In recent years, some researchers have pointed to the Yonaguni Monument in Japan. This submerged structure, resembling a stepped pyramid, is located off the coast of Yonaguni Island. Some believe that this could be the remnants of a lost civilization, perhaps even Atlantis itself. However, others argue that the monument is a natural formation, not man-made. As with many such discoveries, the mystery only deepens. While Plato's account could be an allegory or cautionary tale, the allure of Atlantis as a real place persists. Over the years, explorers like archaeologist Edgar Cayce, as well as scientific expeditions, have sought to unlock the mystery, but the city remains elusive. Next, we travel to the lush jungles of South America in search of El Dorado, the city of gold. Unlike Atlantis, El Dorado was not a myth about a singular city, but rather a legend about a king and his civilization. The tale began with the Muisca people of present-day Colombia, where the leader of the tribe, known as the Gilded Man, would cover himself in gold dust and dive into a sacred lake. The local Spanish conquistadors misinterpreted this ritual as the existence of a vast city made entirely of gold. This misunderstanding sparked an insatiable hunger for treasure among European explorers. For centuries, adventurers like Sir Walter Raleigh, Francisco Orellana, and many others plunged into the Amazon basin, desperate to find El Dorado. But no matter how many rivers were crossed or jungles were traversed, the fabled golden city remained just out of reach. In reality, El Dorado was never a literal city, but rather a collection of stories and misinterpretations. Some archaeologists today suggest that the legend was simply an exaggeration of the region's actual wealth in gold artifacts. But the lure of El Dorado persists, and even now, explorers continue their search, hoping to uncover a city where golden treasures lie buried beneath the earth. One of the most famous lost cities of history is Troy, made immortal in Homer's epic, the Iliad. For centuries, Troy was considered a myth, nothing more than a poetic backdrop to the legendary Trojan War. That is, until the late 19th century, when a German archaeologist named Heinrich Schliemann uncovered the ruins of a city in modern-day Turkey that he identified as Troy. Schliemann's discovery of the city's remains in 1870 provided tangible proof that Troy was real. The city he uncovered was located at a strategic point on the ancient trade routes, and it had been destroyed and rebuilt several times over the centuries, which matched the layers of destruction described in Homer's works. Despite Schliemann's claims, the identification of Troy as the same city in Homer's story has been debated. Some scholars argue that the archaeological findings may not align with the mythological account, but the discovery of Troy confirmed that even the most fantastical legends may hold a kernel of truth. Beyond Atlantis, El Dorado, and Troy, there are many other cities throughout history that have captured the human imagination. In Peru, Machu Picchu, the ancient Incan citadel high in the Andes, remained hidden from the outside world until its rediscovery in 1911 by American explorer Hiram Bingham. Despite being known to local indigenous communities, its grandeur and beauty caught the world by surprise. The city's isolation and spectacular preservation make it one of the most significant archaeological sites in the world. Petra, the rose-red city in Jordan, was carved from the mountainside by the Nabateans. For centuries, it was lost to the Western world until its rediscovery in 1812 by Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt. Petra flourished as a major trade center, but by the 7th century it was abandoned, its stunning structures gradually forgotten by the outside world. Similarly, the vast city of Angkor Wat, located in Cambodia, remained hidden under jungle foliage for centuries. The city, once the heart of the Khmer Empire, contains the largest religious monument in the world. Built in the early 12th century, Angkor Wat was initially dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu, but later transformed into a Buddhist temple. Its rediscovery in the 19th century by French naturalist Henri Mouhot marked a turning point in the study of Southeast Asia's ancient civilizations. The legends of lost cities remind us that history is far from complete. While some cities like Troy and Machu Picchu have been rediscovered, others like Atlantis and El Dorado remain tantalizing mysteries. Perhaps these stories are more than just myths. They represent the human desire to understand our past, to uncover the secrets that have been hidden away for centuries. As technology advances, who knows what ancient secrets will soon be revealed. For now, the quest to find the world's lost cities continues. As history unveils its mysteries piece by piece, the legends of lost cities remind us that history is far from complete. While some cities like Troy and Machu Picchu have been rediscovered, others, like Atlantis and El Dorado, remain tantalizing mysteries. Perhaps these stories are more than just myths. They represent the human desire to understand our past, to uncover the secrets that have been hidden away for centuries. As technology advances, who knows what ancient secrets will soon be revealed. For now, the quest to find the world's lost cities continues, as history unveils its mysteries piece by piece. Unlike Atlantis,